Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Navis Nobilite. I am Captain Zelnick, and we are continuing the Orc ship overviews. And we are on to the pride and joy of the cruiser classes of the Orcs, the Terror ship. Now, the Terror ship has the same exact value of stats, with the exception of only having one turret instead of two. Wait, no? Yeah, no, the Kill Cruiser has two turrets. It is a cruiser 10 with 20 centimeter speed, 45-degree turns, a single shield, 6 up front armor, 5 up side armor, and 4 up rear armor, with a single turret. It has very similar stats to the Kill Cruiser. It has port and starboard guns at D6. It replaces its heavy guns with port and starboard launch bays at strength 2 for fighter bombers or assault boats. It has a prow heavy guns battery at strength 6 and prow guns at 45 centimeters at D6 plus 2. You have two upgrade options. You may replace your prow heavy gun battery with a torpedo launcher, and you may upgrade that with boarding torpedoes for 5 additional points. Now, this is the ship that should be your pride and joy. The Terror ship is a phenomenally good carrier. Now, while the Orcs generally do not have the best leadership, it is always handy to put a knob on this ship to give it the advantage of some rerolls, because the real weapon this vessel has is that beautiful combination of torpedo launches and its launch capacity. Just like the Imperial Dictator cruiser, this thing only needs one successful reload to reload everything. And Orc assault boats and Orc fighter bombers are fantastic. Fighter bombers count as both fighters and bombers, and when I go over the exact fleet list and the rules, I'll be able to show you exactly what makes them so good. But the fact that they function as both fighters and bombers should give you enough reason to realize just how good they are. Now, these ships are not quite as adept as the Kill Cruiser for expendability. They are more expensive at 185 points. They are cheaper than the contemporary Imperial and Chaos carrier ships, mostly because, unfortunately, they can be slightly undergunned by comparison. But most importantly of all, you can take as many of them as you damn well want, and they are excellent synergistically, and they're most critically important for defending your ships from bombers, because bombers attack the weakest armor, and most Orc ships have 4-up armor somewhere. So, I actually, in my own fleets, generally take between 2 and 3 of these things, because 1, they're cheap for a carrier, and 2, fighter bombers are critically important for the survival of your fleet and the destruction of your enemy. Your assault boats are similarly, just like any other assault boat, supremely effective at doing their job at disabling an enemy, and disabling the enemy is always a good thing, especially if you're an Orc player. Now, this is going to be a bit of a departure from normal Orc play. You're not going to be throwing these things as hard at the enemy as you normally would. They are fully capable of doing so. They do have that 6 up front armor and 10 hits, but you need these guys to survive, and that means you have to protect them from incoming enemy ordnance, because they only have one turret. Bombers will screw these things over good and hard. You also have to make sure that you can protect their rear from enemy escorts. So you're going to have to keep their flanks protected by something or anything. So, I hate to say use them conservatively, but you should use them in an Orky sense more conservatively than your Kill Cruises and Light Cruises. Does that make any sense? I hope it does. All right. We're going to be moving on to the bigger ships now. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.